What is up, guys? It is your boy Little Man J back again with another video, and today I'm gonna be talking about the most interesting facts about your body that I bet most of you didn't know. Well, if you've seen a couple of my videos or a couple of shorts, you may have heard me talk about these once or two times, but I'm guarantee majority of these you guys don't know. So humans share 50 to 60% of their DNA with a banana. Now, I don't know how this works. I don't know how this makes sense. I can't make sense of it myself, but it is true. It has been trending around the internet for the past few years. Scientists actually discovered it. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know how and why this works, but it just does. And the funny part about it is that they share 50 to 60%. So it's not a specific number, meaning some people are 10% more banana than other people. Cause like, why not, right? Why wouldn't we be sharing our DNA with a banana? So now we talk about the thigh bones, thighs. So just a joke right there. But not only is your thigh bone the strongest bone in your body, it is also stronger than concrete itself. And that is a pretty interesting fact because I don't know what makes that interesting. Other than the fact that literally thighs are stronger than concrete. And I know concrete is relatively strong, on its own. But the fact that a thigh bone, but a fully grown thigh bone, not a kid's thigh bone, of course, but a fully grown thigh bone is relatively stronger than concrete, which is why you've noticed in most of these shows, of even if you go into real life right now, if somebody was to fall off a 6-foot story building, they would die, right? And even if they didn't die, they would most likely break every single bone in their body. But the one that's less likely to break, not saying it won't, but the one that's less likely to break is their thigh bones, which is why in most situations where somebody breaks their leg, they usually are carried, and usually it's the bottom part of the legs from the knee down that's broken. That's why you can't walk. Usually it's not thighs because the thighs are extremely strong, and they're also responsible for carrying, supporting most of the body. The feet balance it, but the thigh bones are actually in charge of distributing most of the weight. So that's also a pretty cool fact in its own. So yeah, shout out to thighs, man. So I have a pretty big foot, right? My foot is massive. Like it's huge. So I use this one as a party trick most of the time. Okay, not party trick, but let's say I'm having a conversation with someone and some way, somehow the size of your foot shows up. So I wear size 9 in sneakers. I'm always wearing Crocs, right? Because Crocs are comfortable. So they're my go-to shoe. So when somebody would be like, oh my gosh, what size are those? I'd be like size 12. So funny enough, this is a pretty interesting fact. Your foot is the same size from your elbow to your wrist. And I know it doesn't seem it, but it actually is. And I'm gonna get a shoe to actually test this thing for you. 1 second. So this is my Croc. Excuse its dirtiness. And as you can see, it is size 12. Size 12 in men's Crocs. And this is my wrist, this is my elbow, and the Croc fits perfectly. I don't know why. And it's not just me, it's literally everyone. But when you're looking at your foot and then when you look at it doesn't seem like it's the same size until you put them right next to each other. Then you find out that it is. So people who wear size 5, size 4, if you were to check, every single one of them, I usually say they most likely, but this one is not a most likely. Every single one of them, their foot is the exact same size as their arm. I think it's called a forearm, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, their forearm. So that's a pretty cool fact to tell your friends. Be like, yo, did you know that your foot is the same size as your forearm? Oh, really? Oh my gosh, I didn't know. Yeah. So this next fact is relatively subjective because it doesn't happen to most of us. And it usually happens to the more Caucasian to Asian side of the human race, right? Black people don't usually get this special ability. And this special ability is also rare in the sort of racial group that it does occur in. But certain people, very few amount of people's eyes can change color. And I know it sounds trippy, but it doesn't really drastically change, as in their eyes can change red or bright green. But it's how do I break this down, right? Say let's say I was those type of people. My eyes right now are brown. The camera may make it look black, but they are brown. So, and people like those, when you feel a course of adrenaline coursing through your body, your eyes may become a brighter shade of brown. Or when those people feel immense depression, because depression can also mess with your mental hormones, their eyes can change into a darker black. Or you see that pupils can become more dilated and their eyes can be super light brown. And then there are also people who have the hazel eyes, right? If you don't know what hazel eyes are, especially those eyes with multiple sort of trippy colors. So the people like those, their eyes can change color, yes, but it's more like since their eyes are already multiple colors, there is also a dominant color in those type of eyes. So let's say you're dominantly brown, but there is some blue and green in one eye. It can be like when you're happy, it's more, the green gets more or something like that. It's kind of tricky to explain, and it's kind of even tricky to think about, but it does occur in most Caucasian to Asian people. Black people don't get this. I'm not. Yeah, black people don't get this, which is not fair, but we move. So this is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Today's one was a short one, you know. The next one is gonna be pretty long though. Don't even worry about that. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. And before I go, I'll leave you with a bonus fact. Not much explanation behind it, just throwing it out there. Did you know that a regular full-grown adult or even teenager cannot swallow and breathe at the same time? Okay, that's not even that interesting. But what makes this one interesting is that babies can. Yeah, I don't know why, I don't know how, but babies can. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.